guys, I really wanted to film this video because, well, for a few reasons. I'm very mixed emotions about leaving this house. We have a few days left. This is the last time it's ever gonna look together because it's all gonna be packed up and everything's gonna be in boxes, essentially after this video is filmed. So I thought this is my last opportunity to film this house in the way we've lived in it and the way I absolutely love it and would love to cherish and remember it as. So I really want to film this video. Hopefully it's something you guys might be interested in seeing. I personally am obsessed with watching house tours. I love them so much. It's one of my favorite things to watch. It always has been. I just love a cozy home and I love interior and I just am nosy. So if any of you guys are, that is what this video is going to be. It's going to be a tour, like a walkthrough tour of our home. And I thought it'd be nice to like talk about the things we've changed, the things we've added, what I maybe would not take to our new home. Yeah, just talk about like the interior of this house and what we've done and all of that jazz. And I'm excited. I also really would love to show this video to Winnie one day. Be able to show her, you know, the home that she spent the first year of her life and she came home from the hospital too. I just feel like that would be a lovely thing to have forever. So that is another reason I really wanted to do this. So let's do a little house tour. When this video goes up as well, we won't be here anymore, which makes me very sad. I'm a home gal. I love my home comforts. I just love this house so much. It just makes me so sad that this will be the last time I film here. I can't believe it. Anyway, let's get into the tour. I'm gonna do like a walkthrough. I know you've seen a lot of the rooms, well, basically all the rooms in my vlogs, like when I've been vlogging in, you know, a certain room, but I've never done like a walkthrough showing like all the details, talking about where things are from, what paint we used, and just like properly showing you like the layout and where everything is. So we did do it actually when we first moved in, when it was empty and before we like renovated quite a lot of the areas, but I've never done it in like, you know, when it became our home. So that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so when we come in the house, we have this gorgeous room, which didn't look anything like this before. And I honestly am obsessed with this. I love the exposed brick. I love the rattan cupboards. It was quite funny actually. When we were designing this and telling the carpenters what we'd love, they were a bit confused by this whole rattan in the middle thing, but I just think it's beautiful. Absolutely love this. Sad we can't actually take this to our new home because it's obviously built in, but this is just, I love it. It's beautiful. And then we have our little piano area. What I might do is pop pictures on screen of what it looked like before, because it was actually carpeted. There was a wall here and the stairs essentially came straight down to the front door, which we never loved. So we knocked through this wall and we built a new staircase. We didn't, the builders did. Tore out the carpet. We wooden floored it to match the kitchen, and we tore back this part of the wall to make it brick. And then they obviously built in all this area as a little office. The only thing is, because it isn't a separated off room, it's not like that private. So that's the only thing that we found here is, you know, if you are working at the Mac, then people constantly walk through. If you're in a meeting and one of us goes upstairs and downstairs and Winnie's all over the shop, then yeah, it's not like a private space. That's the only thing. But other than that, obsessed with it. Anyway, so that's that room. We'll go into the main extension kitchen bit after. This is our little cloakroom area. One thing you will notice is I love a odd shaped mirror. They're everywhere. I think they're called pond shaped mirrors, but I just love that they're really irregular and wonky. And then we've got a very messy shoe rack. This was the other thing about doing this tour. I had to manically go around and just tidy everything because we're like a few days away from moving and the house just was looking absolutely horrendous. So there's still some bits about, but I've done the best that I can. But the shoes, I mean, I can't even excuse the shoes. They usually look like this, which I definitely want to change in the new house. This bench as well. Love it. Do you know what? A lot of our furniture is from Maisons du Monde, and it's so sad because they've stopped delivering to the UK. And it's one of my favourite furniture brands. Very, very sad. This is also from Maisons du Monde. So this is our downstairs guest bedroom, which I also really love. The only thing is it's quite dark, and I don't know. I like the idea of all bedrooms upstairs in an ideal world. I think there are a lot of pros to actually having a bedroom like this downstairs that's quite separate, because it's quite nice for guests to, you know, have their own little abode in a way. And I do really love it, but it's quite dark. And this actually used to be the kitchen before. It was a 2 up, 2 down house. So this was the kitchen, which is crazy. Yeah, we just have a little bed in here. We've got some IKEA wardrobes. I actually love these. You can design them all on IKEA. And I was really late to the party with that. I didn't know you could do that. And it's a lot cheaper than getting wardrobes built in, which is what I did upstairs, which does look beautiful, but I do feel like the IKEA wardrobes are good, and you can change all of the inner part and make it how you want. And then we do have, sorry, I don't know where to put these. This is something of Wynn's, which we are going to set up in the new house. But we also have this little cove bit here with a little chest of drawers. That's also Maisons du Monde. This is actually a bit of an odd area, so we put these in there just to add a bit more storage, because before it was just wasted. But that was a fireplace once a long time ago, I think, when this was the kitchen. So that's why it looks like that. And then we've got a little bathroom that we renovated and made very pink. I love it. It's just so cute. It's just fun. We did 2 bathrooms in the house. I really wanted to just go fun. Although in the new house, I have gone for quite a different vibe, which I'll show you when we get there. I do love this, and I feel like I'm just glad that there was one point where I made a pink bathroom. It's fun. Cute little ensuite, does the job, very pink, love it. Some people don't, but I do. Okay, moving along, let's go into the main kitchen extension part of the house, which is my favourite part of the house, and what, when we came to view this house 5 years ago, we fell in love with. The kitchen in this house is just beautiful. The people who owned this house before us built this 2 years before we moved here, and they just did the most incredible job with the design. It's just gorgeous. Let's go this side. Let's start with the kitchen, and then we'll do the living room. It's just beautiful. I love it, and I'm gonna miss it a lot. And yeah, this is another thing. If I could pick it up and take it, I definitely would. But we've taken a lot of inspo from this kitchen to design our new one, with a few changes too, which is nice that we can do that. This cupboard particularly is one of mine and Niall's favourites. It's just a dream, although it's very messy at this point. It's just such a good cupboard, and we've designed one like this to go in our new kitchen, which will be fabulous. We've got our American fridge freezer, which I love. This is the only thing though, I think, which I would do if I lived here longer. There's quite a lot of things we just never got around to doing because we kind of knew this wasn't gonna be forever. We'd be living here, but I would have built this in as well. Just so it was slightly more seamless, which is in our new house, we have done that. The only thing is you can't get an American fridge freezer built in that easily. Didn't get one in our new fridge, and I'm really sad about it. There's just nothing better than a tray that keeps producing ice cubes. Then we've got lots of storage in our island too, which is fab. There's just so much storage in here, and obviously Niall's job is food, so it's just perfect for him, for all of his pans and his pots and all of that jazz. And I just love, it just all looks really lovely, doesn't it? And then we've got our lovely range master as well, which I also will miss, and I think Niall's massively gonna miss, because we don't actually have any gas in our new house. We're having to have a induction hob, that's what we're having. So we've got an induction hob, which is going to be new. But we do love this, and Niall really loves this, don't you? Cooking on there. It just looks
nice in the kitchen, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I love this as well.
But to be fair, the hobs in the islands look nice as well.
Yeah, so it's going to be in the island in the new house. And we have also gone for a double farmhouse style sink again, but not in the island, because I also love that. Okay, let's move. I'm blabbing. Okay, next we've got our kind of dining area. Absolutely love the beams here. That is one thing I am going to miss because we don't have any, but I love beams. I just feel like it adds character. These were obviously put in as well because this is all brand new. So it is doable, because I always think of old houses with beams. Obviously, because our house is newly built, I wouldn't have thought we could add beams, but you definitely can. I just didn't think about it. But I just love it. I love the vaulted ceiling as well. It just makes everything feel spacious, because the rest of the house, the older part, is quite low ceiling. You can't really tell on the camera, but it is relatively low, which does make the house feel a little bit dark. It's quite a gloomy day today. So I don't know if you actually will be able to tell on camera because I've turned all the lights on, but yeah, anyway. This is our dining area. Love our dining table. This is from Origi Bianchi. Love it. It's beautiful. It just looks very rustic, which we love. And I just love wood. Love wooden touches. This, I love this, but it just looks messy all the time. So in the new house, one of our goals is to not do that with this, because we're going to take this with us because I love it. This is from Maisons du Monde. And I'm just so sad that they don't deliver here anymore. They honestly have the nicest furniture ever. I'm so sad. Okay, into the living room, which looks quite... I mean, it doesn't look hectic right now. It usually looks a lot more hectic than this. We've sort of just pushed everything aside because this is Wynn's play area as well. But absolutely love this area. It's so cozy. The fireplace is beautiful. The way they designed this is beautiful. I love it. I love this TV unit as well. I get asked about this TV unit all the time. This is from Wayfair. Definitely going to take this with us because I love it. And then this is our sofa from Dwell. Oh, look at this gorgeous little doggy. Oh, I love you so much, Bluebell. You're just the gorgeousest. Yeah, this sofa's from Dwell. It's brilliant because it's really hard wearing, but it's so comfy. Do you know what I realised? Like, sofas that have this depth, I mean, it needs a clean. It is getting a clean before we go. But it's just so deep. So, like, it feels like a bed. This is the thing that is so important with sofas, I think, is like how deep and far back the seats go. Love it. So this is coming with us. Gorgeous lamp as well. This is all Maisons du Monde. Just, I'm sad we can't shop there. But yeah, that's that little area. And then moving into the garden, it's a little bit sort of gloomy, as I said today. So it does look gorgeous when it's sunny. But this is another area which I absolutely love in the house. It just looks so lovely when it's sunny, and you've got the little lantern lights on. I need to give that a wipe as well, so please excuse. And the little egg chair. This is all from Dunelm, which I bought recently, and I just love it. I feel like it doesn't look like Dunelm. Not that there's anything wrong with Dunelm, but I don't know. It just looks really boho, and Dunelm isn't really that vibe usually. So they've got good garden furniture. They've probably got deals on at the moment too, because it's end of summer. So go grab, because these are fab. And then over here we've got our tiki bar, which we definitely use a lot at parties, but we aren't actually taking with us, sadly. We're leaving it for our buyers. And we have, I can't remember where this is from. I think it's Argos, but it has massively discoloured, although I did cover it through the winter. But it's a good table to have. I mean, these are different colours, I think, because this was kept under there because they slot in the benches, and that's the colour it's supposed to be. Although I kind of prefer that colour. Don't you think?
What?
Kind of prefer the colour that is gone. That's the colour it was, the orangey. Hey, baby! Yeah.
Are we taking that?
Yeah, we are. And then garden. Absolutely love our garden. It's I've just realised that part of the grass isn't mowed.
Yeah, my battery ran out.
Ignore. That's another. It's very hectic at the moment at home. This is actually a gorgeous herb planter. We've had loads of herbs come through here. My mum knows more than I do, but I know that there's like rosemary, thyme. There's some wild garlic in there somewhere. There's mint. There's lots of gorgeous herbs. So I would love to do that again in our new house and do it a bit better. as in look after it better, because it's just really nice to have. And this is another area where these flowers are now gone for summer. They did look beautiful, but they always do this at the end of summer, and it looked so pretty on Winnie's birthday in July, because they're big sort of, I don't know what they're called, but they look like big daisies, and they come back every year, and they don't require much, because me and Nell are not the best gardeners, as you can probably tell. And then, yeah, this is our garden. We had this path built in because we also built the gym at the bottom, which I have not brought the keys for. Pause, got them. Okay, just on the way to the gym though. Lavender, love this every year. I always cut it and let it dry and pop it around the house. And these are also lovely because they are apple, oh, whenever I put my hand there, the camera goes out of focus. But they're apple and pear trees, which are super nice to make like crumbles with. However, if you don't pick them up, they do rot. So they are a slight pain, but they are really lovely, and I will miss having them in the new house. We've also got this lovely overgrown area, which was here when we moved in, which we definitely could have done more with, but we just didn't. At one point we used it. It was during COVID actually, when we were at home all the time, and had like, well, those bean bags and a really cute little chair and a bench, and it was really nice, but not so much anymore. Moving on, we've got a little storage shed there. And then in here is our gym. You may have been here when we had this put in during lockdown and we built it. Love it. It's done me good. I've done lots of live workouts in there. I actually train in there more so than go to the gym at the moment. Love the Peloton. Don't ask why these are on it. I just like to protect it. But yeah, love this space. It's been so great to have and teach workouts for my app in there. I bought a lot of workouts on Instagram in here, and these doors fully come out as well, so it's just lovely and so handy to have. Fab for work as well. Okay, right, I'm gonna catch up with you when I get back in the house and we'll head upstairs. Actually, just realised before we head upstairs, there is one other room attached to the kitchen, which I don't actually like to show because it just, this is a room we never did anything to, and you will see we actually tested paints on the walls and never did it. There's washing out. It's a dumping ground, but yeah, it's it's not the most aesthetic room in the house, but it's very, very handy to have, isn't it?
You never quite got round to sorting that room out, did we?
No, not quite. We did think though, we wanted to like metro tile this whole wall, build some nice wooden shelves in there, and just make this all a bit more like cupboardy, so it was
hide stuff.
to hide everything, and also to cupboard the washing machine and probably have one above it for storage. The quote they gave us was huge, wasn't it? And it's such a small space, so we just didn't do it in the end. And then in here we've got my homemade toilet wall, which I still personally love. I wonder if the people buying the house like that.
I reckon maybe they thought, we can paint that.
Maybe they think it's wallpaper, and then they'll be like, oh, when they realise they can't.
Maybe they thought it looks like Meggan's just had a crazy idea.
Well, maybe they thought, oh, that's cool.
Oh, they might have just thought, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they might have, mightn't they, Win?
Yeah, I think that's
Oh, we also have this little pantry in here, which is fab for storage, but again has got quite messy. Do you know what? I really want to be those people in our new house that have everything labelled and looking lovely in like glass jars.
I have labelled some stuff.
I know, but I feel like we should really go for it.
It's a lot of boxes that you need, because look how many different things are in there.
Well, it's because
You know what
you
I mean?
cook too much.
So plain flour,
my boo box.
oat flour, almond flour, chickpea flour.
Oh yeah, but
Okay.
this is the thing, it will be worth it in the
I'm
end.
sure there's lots more different types of flours.
It will be worth it in the end.
Oh, Winnie, what are you doing?
Okay, right, let's go upstairs. So this is the staircase that we put in, which I absolutely love. We were actually debating the runner. We had it put in later on, not that long ago, and I never really talked about it on YouTube. Not that it's that thrilling, but I kind of regret what we did, because this is so thick, this lining on the side, and it didn't really turn out how I wanted, but it does make it comfier, so it looks nice. So this is our little hallway. let's go into my dressing room first. So this was another room that well, I mean, I say we did a lot too, but I guess we didn't. It was a little boys' room before. So we added this built in, which I love, and this built in here. I added the doors not that long ago, actually, and it made it so much nicer. Do you know what? I always wanted when I was younger, you know, a walk-in wardrobe where you could see all your clothes, but honestly, it just looks so hectic. I love these doors. I love the design on them. I feel like they just make it feel so much more calm. So I'm really glad I did that. Although this wallpaper is not that calm, but I do like that wallpaper. I think it's cool. We're going to do a few fun wallpapers in the house, in the new house. Not this one, but I'm quite excited for a few jazzy moments. But yeah, that is something that I've definitely taken from this house is I would probably always have doors on my wardrobes. Even the shoes, I actually don't particularly like having out because they always look hectic. So I think I'll also put that in the wardrobe in the new house. And then we've got this gorgeous little desk. This is from Maisons du Monde. And then this little chair is from Dahl's. That's another, sorry by the way if I'm lisping, I'm still getting used to my braces. But this chair is Dahl's, which is another furniture brand that I do really, really love. And this mirror is from Dahl's as well, I think, which I also love. I have an arch, which you'll see in the new place. And this little area here was kind of an extra little coving. We had a section thing put in so that it could be used for undie storage and pyjamas, which is handy. And I love a wicker basket. All my products were on here before too, but I have already packed them away. This little thing is handy as well from Amazon, which has all my, like, it had more before, but they've been packed. I've just kept out the things that I need day to day. But yeah, it's just good to have like your always using products on there, and it turns all the way around. Look how cute this is as well. This is what Carl got me one year for Christmas. Anyone remember this quote? Oh, and I got that one as well, which is also the quote. Blue in the sky means no blue in the brain, which is true. Okay, moving on. Here's another odd shaped mirror. So this is Wynn's Nursery, which I really love. Those books have definitely fallen over since I went downstairs. So we usually do have a blackout extra thingy on the window, but I have taken it off just because the room is very dark, obviously, when it's on. But usually we do just leave it on, to be honest. So I love this room. It's so peaceful and calming, and it's very subtle. In the new house, I would like Winnie's room to be a little bit more fun. I think now she's got a bit older and she can really enjoy things more, I guess. Still love the design we did. I used Bowerk paint on this wall, which is the lime wash paint, which I love. This was the shade Serene, which is a really gorgeous, like, dusky pink. Also love this, definitely coming with us to the new room. This is from Etsy. And then all of the furniture in here is Mama's and Papa's. Also love them. We added the little butterfly handles, which I got off Etsy. And this little wardrobe is very cute as well. Love all the teddies out. This is my teddy from when I was growing up. I wouldn't ever let this teddy go. He's called Hamley. My dad also got her this really cute little rocking chair from a charity shop for, I think it was for Christmas, her first Christmas. But love it in here. It's just gorgeous. Okay, moving on. We've got the family bathroom in here, which is a little bit hectic. I also really need to get rid of this plant. It died so long ago and I just haven't moved it yet because you kind of can't tell, but you kind of can, that that's very much not alive anymore, sadly. But yeah, I do love this bathroom. We didn't ever do anything to this. It was like this when we moved in, and I feel like the tiles in the bath are really pretty. I would probably change the little mosaic ones if I was to stay, and this bit. But other than that, we do love this bathroom. Do you know what a fun fact about our bath and shower? It's electric. The people before had this installed, and do you know what's great about it is when you run the bath, it only runs it up to where you need it. It never ever overflows, which is great. And we've got a little storage cupboard by here with all of our towels and duvets and cushions and all that jazz. There's some candy canes up there. I can't wait to get out soon. Got a little biscuit man here too. Oh, he's so scrummy, aren't you, Biscuit? Takes himself very seriously, but he is a gorgeous boy. Okay, and last room we have the master bedroom, which I absolutely love. This is actually also part of the extension that's attached to the downstairs extension, if that makes sense. So I don't know if that makes sense, but it's a new part of the house that the owners before built. So yeah, basically this is it. Our bed is from Masons du Monde again, definitely taking that with us. Also, we put in these little lights down the side, which I love as well. I feel like that's such a lovely feature with the ceiling like that. You don't even need to have a sloping ceiling. I just like that the lights are hanging. And then we also did a bowwork wall in here, which I really love. This is the shade Quiet. And then we've got this little sideboard. Also love this with the rattan. This is from Dahl's. And then we also have here Niall's dressing area, which is a really handy part of the bedroom as well with the shape of it. So yeah, this is where Niall gets changed. But this is from Wayfair. This is also from Wayfair. And these are from Wayfair. I love our bedroom. I just feel like it's really cozy. And then this is our jazzy bathroom to finish, which we did completely rip out and redo. So I love the tiles so much. They're a bit like, they make your eyes go funny, but I love them. And I love this unit. It's from Wayfair. The only thing I would say is because it is wood, it is a pain to keep looking nice with the water coming over the sink, if that makes sense. So that's something I've learned, which, little fact for you, if you do get a wooden sink, just get one that's got like stone or something there on top of it. But I love it, it's beautiful. And then we've got this gorgeous shower as well. I love the black accents in here. And I just feel like, yeah, it's such a lovely bathroom. I love it. I love how it turned out. I love the metro tiles, love the jazzy tiles, love it all. Anyway, that is the house tour. I love it. I'm gonna miss it. I hope that it was interesting to watch. A tour of the house room by room, and if there's anything that you're wondering about where something is from or what a paint colour is or anything like that, please do let me know and I will reply to you in the comments. And yeah, this is the last time we film in here. I've got about 3 days left here. I can't believe it. I can't believe how attached I am. It's a bit worrying. The me that moved in here 5 years ago with Niall to the me now and the Niall now, it's just mental, like how much life has changed. Loved living here. It's just been the best. But anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you so much for joining me on this little house tour. And I will see you very soon in our new house. Can't believe it. It's gonna be so fun. All of the moving vlogs, so please come back and join us in our new home. See you soon.